Mom, my stomach hurts.
What's the matter, love?
I, it really hurts, Mom.
Aww, baby. Do you remember this, love?
Yes, Mom.
Well, can you answer it for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! This is very severe, darling. We're going to have to take you to the hospital. I'll go tell Dad right away. Go wear your coat, darling. It's very cold outside.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Vitima. A group of professional doctors, including myself, has spent the past 2 days thoroughly examining your daughter, and it appears that mitochondrial disease does not exist within her.
Excuse me? What is this supposed to mean, doctor? It has been very much established that my daughter does in fact have mitochondrial disease.
Well, it appears that the diagnosis you have contradicts the one we have concluded from our thorough evaluation of your daughter.
How is that possible, doctor? Our daughter had been diagnosed by a professional doctor that already diagnosed our older daughter.
Well, it appears from our examinations that your daughter has a mental disorder known as somatoform disorder, which causes her to feel physical pain along with other symptoms. However, she does not suffer from any mitochondrial issues or any physical diseases at all. I'm sorry to say it, but all of her struggles are all in her head.
What is this nonsense? My daughter suffers from mitochondrial disease, and I came here with my husband to treat her for that. My daughter does not suffer from any mental disorders, and it is not all in her head.
Mrs. Vitima, this is what our thorough results showed after examining your daughter, and if you refuse to comply, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call Child Protective Services because your behavior seems extremely negligent towards your daughter.
Are you threatening me? How dare you?
Ma'am, please, I do not mean to threaten you, but you have to understand that it is my duty as a doctor to report whomever I believe is portraying suspicious behavior. And your hostile attitude and blatant refusal of the new diagnosis simply shows nothing but suspicious behavior.
With all due respect, doctor, my daughter has been diagnosed with mitochondrial disease for over a year now, and she is doing just fine. Her older sister had already been diagnosed with the same disease, and me and my husband are very much experienced in raising a child with such a disease. You cannot just suddenly come out of nowhere with a new diagnosis and expect me to trust you without even getting a second opinion. If anything, my behavior is protective and not negligent. Now, please, let me go see my daughter. Hello, darling. How is my little angel doing?
Mom, I missed you so much.
Oh, I missed you too, darling. I brought some cookies. We can decorate for Valentine's.
Really? I thought we were going to miss our cookie decorating this year.
Oh, how could we, darling? It's been a ritual for years. I would never miss it.
Thank you so much, Mom. And done.
Aw, good job, darling. It looks amazing.
Ma'am, you need to go.
Excuse me?
What's going on, Mom?
You are ordered by the law to leave with me now.
Mom, what's going on?
I don't know. I promise this will be resolved quickly, okay?
Let's go, ma'am.
I
Hey,
promise,
wait,
darling.
Hey.
Yes.
Mom. Hello? Do you know where my mother is? We were just decorating cookies and a man dressed in black came in and...
Poor little girl.
What?
Here, let me remove that for you. You won't be needing it anymore.
But that's my medication.
Shh! It's going to be okay. Now, why don't you be a good girl and read some magazines in your hospital bed?
But I need this medication. It helps me with my pain. It helps me with my mitochondrial disease. You can't just remove it like that. My stomach will go back to hurting again.
Little girl, you don't have mitochondrial disease. The mitochondrial disease does not exist within you.
What? But
Now, go back to your bed and read some magazines. Your parents will be back tomorrow.
Can someone explain to me what's going on? What is the meaning of this? Why would you interrupt my visit with my daughter? Do you not realize how hard it is for a mother to not see her daughter for 2 days?
Ma'am, please calm down.
I am not going to calm down until someone explains to me what's going on.
Ma'am, you and your husband have been accused by the hospital of showing abusive and negligent behavior towards your daughter. We cannot allow you to remain within a closed premise to her unsupervised until investigation is conducted and you are proven innocent.
What? You cannot be serious. I cannot believe that doctor reported us for wanting to get a second opinion on our daughter's diagnosis.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You have to understand that it's our job to ensure every child's safety. Please trust that you have your child's best interest in mind.
Best interest? And how in the hell is it in my child's best interest to watch her own mother being pulled away by a huge man dressed in black out of nowhere? How is it in my child's best interest to have her parents report to the DCF when you have absolutely no proof against them other than the fact that they wanted to get a second opinion on her diagnosis? How is it in my child's best interest to not be allowed to see her parents and remain in a hospital that doesn't even believe her diagnosis?
I'm sorry, sir. We're just doing our job. Now please feel free to leave if you will, and you will shortly be updated about the investigation. Thank you.
Come on, darling, let's go. We'll visit her again soon, I promise.
Oh, what's keeping you up so late? It's not good for your health, you know?
I had a nightmare. You said my parents were going to be back soon. Where are they?
Oh well, that's up to the DCF, I suppose.
The DCF?
Department of Children and Families.
Why would that be up to the DCF?
Oh, you haven't heard?
Heard what?
Aw, little girl, your family lost custody of you.
What? What did you say?
Your parents lost custody of you. You belong to the state now.
Don't worry, darling. We'll get her back, I promise.
But what are we gonna do now?
I don't know. We're going to have to follow the orders of the court.
But what about our daughter? What kind of mental turmoil will this give her?
I don't know. I just don't know.